So we didn't really say anything, and then I get like just a dirty text message like, "Yeah, we didn't make any money that day." I'm like, "It was your fucking choice. You gave him my card. Take responsibility for your own actions." So that's the moral of the story: is fucking take responsible for your actions. Sorry, that's my rant.
All right.
None of my employees hate each other yet.
That's good. Yeah.
When I'm here, they do ask if I'm when and if I'm leaving, or if I'm leaving and when.
So they just hate you.
They just say that I micromanage things. I don't micromanage things. I just want them done a certain way, and if you don't do them that way, then I'm going to tell you.
All right.
But anyway, we got in 2 weeks we got the first race weekend, or the only race. Yeah, the only race weekend's coming up.
Excellent.
Yeah, I saw you. I think I came across your schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah, how's your schedule looking?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, excited about it?
Yeah, busy. It's another week. We have Etna this week. We have.
Of course you do. Another Etna event. Awesome.
We're working tomorrow, which is out of the usual for us. Usually we take the day after a holiday weekend off because it's usually not busy. We were requested if we could be at Midwest that day. So
if you're going to go somewhere you know you're loved.
Yep. So we'll head down there, see how that goes. We have a family fun night at another elementary school tomorrow night since we were already working during the day.
You going to buy that on?
No, I'm not this time. Because we're not the only truck. I'm going to guess there's going to be 2 to 3 trucks there.
Because I have some from the last time still.
We sold every one of them that we had the last time we went out for a family fun night. So, and probably could have sold the same number again.
You did?
Yeah.
I thought you had a whole bunch left over.
No. Nope. No, they sold them all. Last year we had a couple that we definitely made too many, but no, we sold every one of them, as far as I know.
Oh, maybe that was 2 years ago.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're not doing anything extra. It's going to be normal menu. I got too much going on this week. I got too much going on and too much to figure out over the next couple of weeks to do extra menu stuff.
Look like?
What does my GFS order look like?
Yeah, because you got a whole bunch. Are you going to go twice this week, or did you just pack your fridge?
I'm usually going 2 to 3 times a week.
Oh, okay.
Especially on Etna weeks, because we have the chicken takes up so much space in the fridge. Most cases do.
What are you doing for chicken again?
Legs and thighs.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So we do quarters and then separate them ourselves.
Do you get the jumbo or the small ones?
The jumbos.
Oh, the ones they always have in stock, typically.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'll take whatever I can get when they have them.
Oh, so, you're gonna be in Ann Arbor. Okay.
Yep. Well, I won't be, but they will be.
Kids will be.
Yep.
And then, what are you doing on Friday? It looks like only Immaculate Flight.
Yeah.
Another catering, or is that just
ish? And my daughter's open house is that night, so we're rolling the truck in for that.
Cool.
Yep.
She gonna work the front?
Yep.
Her graduation cards are her tips?
That's right. So.
Hold on. You have 5 events, but yet you're at somewhere on Saturday at Trail Point from 4 to 8?
That's next Saturday, not this Saturday. 5 events next Saturday, the 7th.
Oh, okay. Sorry. All right.
No, but on the 14th, we have 3 open houses, and we're at Trail Point that day. This Saturday, when we're at Trail Point, we have an open house off the truck service from 11 to 2, which is why we're not going to be at Trail Point until 4. But should be a good night for bar stuff. So looks like we're supposed to be sunny and 70.
Trail Point good for you?
It has its moments.
Oh, good to know.
We have not had a whole lot of luck with our brewery winery tour this year so far. So we seem not to be catching the good nights. So last time at Trail Point was pretty good. It being 70 this weekend and sunny right now is what the forecast is. So will help, I imagine. So
Yeah, that big ball in the sky is really pissing me off.
yeah. Oh. Oh.
No, we've
Yeah.
had yeah, so we had good reviews. We've had a lot of new people come in. Love when new people come in.
Are you basing new people based off of your new customers on Square?
No, new people
Okay.
because I'm asking them if it's have they come to us before.
Because I don't trust the new versus returning customers.
No,
Because what's it based on? The
I
credit
think it's
card? The name
yeah,
of the
it's
card?
based off the
Yeah.
same credit card. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, you don't get any of that information for cash users or someone just using a different card, even probably. You know,
Um,
because they can't go different card, same name because, you know, there could be 1,000
yeah.
Bob Smiths, you know?
I got to give a shout out to Rival Q down in Ohio.
Shout out.
Passed their a listener of ours passed their health inspection and has been going balls to the wall with their little trailer.
We
Just
probably helped in that process a lot.
what's he's called me a lot. Uh, I tried to give him your number. He's like, no, I don't want to talk to him. Um,
It's a good call.
he he actually. So I met him at the IBCA event last year in Leslie, and
Okay.
he actually just competed in Ohio at some appliance mart, like food truck competition kind of thing, and ended up getting first place, like ribs, first place chicken, and first place people's choice. And now he's got like floor to ceiling trophies that he can call himself award winning now. Congratulations to him. Everybody loves to be award winning. You ever
Sure.
gonna get back out? Like
Nope.
never? Just
Probably
never.
not.
I talked to my burger guy, my burger buddy. He so he's been trying to figure out how to make more money, okay? Off of
Okay.
current sales or whatever. He's a big proponent, and we can talk about this, and I wish we had a rep that could come on and talk to us. But any of our listeners that are talking, would love to hear your experience with DoorDash and Uber Eats and stuff like that. So he was telling me about his DoorDash uh, contract or experiences or what. So
Mm-hmm.
he's paying 30% commission on DoorDash orders. So I looked at his menu online versus his menu on DoorDash.
Okay.
Not one price was raised. Okay.
So he's losing money on every DoorDash order.
That's what I told him. I said, hey, you realize you sell a $10 burger, you're losing $3 right off the rip. He's like, yeah, but we do a lot of money in DoorDash. You do a lot of money in DoorDash because people are coming to you because your prices aren't any different. He's like, well, what happens if I raise my prices? Well, might make more money. I don't know. But
You're not going to lose money.
he's like, well, people might not order from me. People might not order from you anyway. Like, just because you raise your burgers up a couple bucks. But people more
Yeah.
love his loaded fry combination versus his burgers. So we'll see how that goes. Because I think he might have raised his, since I talked to him, he might have raised his burgers $1.
Okay.
Because from what he's telling me on DoorDash is even though they charge you 30% in commission, they don't want you to raise your price to cover that 30%.
Okay.
And I'm like, what does it matter what I raise my price to? Like that's my price. And they said it's because of the appearance, because the 30% tier is them marketing you. So if you just keep your price the same, they're not getting anything out of it other than the 30%. Like you're not paying them to do anything. So they would rather you uh, keep it the same. I'm like
Okay.
that's stupid.
Yeah.
But anyway, any good food truck stories over there? Any drama? We had a food truck
But like,
over here blow up.
excellent.
So it's a guy over north of Detroit. I think it was Sterling Heights. Owns a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Opened up his food truck for the first day, or pre-grand opening they called it, and now he has burns over 60% of his body, and he is and it showed pictures of it, and it's yeah, it's bad. I mean, the truck literally blew up, and I'm like, ooh.
What happened? Do we know?
No, didn't say. The news article didn't say, but it was
Well, unfortunately, it's going to make it harder for the rest of us. Inherently.
please hold. All right, let's share screen. Share. There we go.
Yowzas.
Morning Glory catfish.
All right. I think explodes might be not
Okay.
the right term.
Sorry.
No, it's not you. I mean, it's right there in the story. I mean, like, I'm going to guess it was a big old grease fire.
Probably. Something of that nature.
I'm going to guess from the deep fryers, him driving it, and oil sloshed in places it wasn't supposed to slosh. And when he went to go light everything, yeah, it ended up, yeah.
It's funny that the hood vent made it. Can you imagine turning that on when you got a grease fire and it just blowing straight? All you see is fire. Looks like a hot air balloon without the balloon part.
Man, oh man.
Yeah, so Shelbyville. So 60% of his body. As soon as they went shopping to get stuff, they got back to the food truck, got ready to cook. He flicked the torch lighter. As soon as it sparked, the whole truck blew up. He must have had a gas leak if that was the case.
Yeah.
He was airlifted to the hospital, suffering burns covering 40 to 60% of his body. Had severe burns on his hands and face. Yeah. Buy a bag.
I mean, if there is that much gas built up, how do you not smell it?
So I can answer that. I can answer that. Over the wintertime, I left. You either have a closed system or you don't. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I found out that I do not have a closed system. I filled my propane tank, 100-pound propane tank, probably in October.
Yeah.
Because I had nothing left. And over the winter, I kept it open. I don't know why. I just kept it open. And when I went out, like for our first event, it was empty. And so it had basically just gone through my, even though my pilot lights on my propane steam table weren't lit, it just escaped through there as a trickle.
That's a trickle. That's the thing. So it dissipates, and as you open the door and stuff, it's your trailer is not airtight.
True.
Which is why you wouldn't have smelled it, because it's not enough. But in order for that to happen, what happened with his trailer, like that thing's got to be full of gas.
Yeah, I mean,
there's no way you don't. They put an odor in it for that reason. Like you would have to be able to smell it for it to have that effect.
Well, and that's the thing too. So we installed a carbon monoxide / LP detector.
Yep.
And it's supposed to go off. Mine never went off.
Obviously. Yeah, because there wasn't enough parts per million. Yeah, because you have such a small trickle that. Yeah, it doesn't. But
it was mandatory for us to put it in,
depending on your city and your county. Right. So if I was just setting up in Newaygo, I'd never have to have a fire inspection, not once.
Yeah.
So probably the same scenario where he was just in an area where it wasn't required. But that's what I'm saying. This is going to make it harder for everybody. The more of these things that happen, the harder it gets for everybody else.
Because that
rightfully so.
That was parked at a gas station. Like parked.
Yeah, this is some Final Destination stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, and there was a tanker there filling up the gas, and
it's mom and pop America driving by. Oh, we're gonna stop for gas. Oh, look, a food truck. Let's stop for gas and we'll get some food to go. Boom. So now that you see that it was a flicker, it may have exploded.
yeah, man, oh man.
Have you tried the barbecue trucks that are over in your neck of the woods? Like any of them?
I mean, I've had 2 bones, but yeah, I'm not. No, I don't. I have no desire to go try everybody else's barbecue. Usually, I'm not like you.
Okay.
I've had like 2 or 3, and for the most part, I don't care for it. So,
All right. Fine. Other than your food truck, what is the best food truck you've ever gone to?
ever gone to?
Yeah, that you've
I
ever
don't
gone
know.
to.
I've had good food from a lot of food trucks in our area.
Is there
But
one that you would go back to if you saw them? Like they were the first one you saw, you go back to them?
I don't typically stop for food or eat out. So, but yeah, I have stopped when I've seen a truck out. I was like, oh, that sounds good. I'll stop and get some food. But I'm not. No. Yeah, Dune Buggy's got really, really good fries. I will stop for fries if I'm in the mood for French fries and I see them. But it's not like I'm looking at schedules for people because we're all open at the same time.
Yeah, I know.
You know, it's active work time for everybody. So, but yeah, when we're at places with other trucks, I don't necessarily go to the same truck every time because there's so many in Grand Rapids. So
what's your policy on like if you're at a food truck rally or an event?
Food trucks don't pay for food.
Oh, okay, cool.
We don't charge other trucks.
Yeah,
Typically. Again, within reason.
We'll charge for there.
What?
Do you need? Let's put it this way. Do you need to trade, or is it just no food trucks? Okay, so they don't need to trade with you to get free food.
No.
Okay.
No. Nope, we're all in the same boat. And I mean, it's not that I expect not to pay at other trucks, but I mean, typically that's the way it rolls. You know?
Yeah.
Like last Sunday, I had a pizza. I got pizza from somewhere, and there wasn't even a question of.
Honey on a pepperoni pizza has changed my life. Just saying, it has absolutely changed my life.
I am glad that your life has been changed for the better.
Speaking of life changing, this past Saturday marked an important day in my history. I'm officially down 40 pounds.
Congratulations, bud.
From February of last year, which was the last time I went and saw my doctor.
Excellent. I think last week you told me you were down like 36.
Yep. Working on it.
Cool. Good job, bud.
I want to get back into soccer. Like play, like rec. Now that I have people. Ish people.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I would like to play golf again sometime, but haven't seemed to be able to find out how to do that yet.
I'm not sure you knew how to do that in the first place.
Find time to play golf?
No,
I always did.
No, actually play golf.
I was a decent golfer at one point in time in my life.
Yeah, I've always wanted to go out with you guys, but I'm definitely not a good golfer, so I don't want to.
That doesn't bother me at all. I play with lots of crappy golfers regularly.
Have you ever gone out golfing by yourself?
It's my favorite thing to do.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
When you go out by yourself versus when you go out with buddies, are you better by yourself or are you better with your friends?
It's not necessarily, doesn't usually work that way. So it's not, they're not connected.
Are you more consistent by yourself or consistent with your friends?
I play differently when I play by myself. So for me to, the motivation of why I'm playing is different when I'm playing by myself versus when I'm playing with friends. If that
Okay.
makes sense.
What's your motivation?
If I want to go out and play by myself, then I'm looking for solitude. Don't really care about how I play.
Oh,
Or, I'm hitting a couple balls here and there, and it's more of a practice type of session than it is just I'm going to go out and just play around a golf type of thing.
so you're more serious with your as a group.
No, there's
Mindful.
usually more drinking when I'm with a group.
True. Last
So
year,
yes, I would say in general I play better if I'm by myself because
last year I went out for the first time by myself, and I teed off, and then I saw there was a guy behind me that was playing by himself that didn't have a cart, and I'm lazy, so I have a cart. So I asked him if he wanted to play together, and
mm-hmm.
shot probably one of the best rounds of my life. Like it was just a good day.
Typically I tend to play up to, so if I'm playing with better golfers, I will generally play better myself.
I will try harder and end up fucking up.
That you can never try harder.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have played plenty of crappy rounds by myself.
Yeah.
And plenty of good rounds by myself. And vice versa. Like, yeah, some of my best rounds have been with a group of people. So,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's that's why golf is so maddening. There is no consistency to the inconsistency. It's a billion things that can change your whole day.
Yeah.
Most of it happens between your ears.
What are your plans for today? We grilling out? We having any type of cookouts at all?
I'm working. I'm doing my normal Monday. there's
with the family.
I'm working. It's a normal Monday for me.
I know.
Since we're working, huh?
I said you said that. I know.
I know. I did. I don't have. No. There's no time. I got all the things to do. I got too much to do. So it is a normal Monday. I went to GFS this morning to try to make time so I can maybe mow my lawn.
I was supposed to do that yesterday.
We have 3 or 4 different projects outside that are started.
Oh, you hired a couple more days construction company.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all right. I got a grandbaby coming in 2 months, and I still have her kitchen to remodel, my floor to renew. So,
Steve says pilots are always on. My stove does not. Pilots are always on. My stove does have an adjustment you could turn off. But yeah,
true.
I mean, just like your pilot on your. I mean, it's not on because you have a knob there for that, but yeah, your stove at your house. Technically,
going back to your steam table, are you excited about it?
Sure.
Do you think? I mean, now that you're putting everything in pans,
it should make a huge difference. Because even though we're using water pans in the dry table, it's not the same effect. So the wells are insulated a whole lot differently on a wet table versus a dry table. Yeah. It's designed to heat evenly up the sides. Yeah, it should make a huge difference. Wet steam tables are designed to keep food that you want moist. They're designed for that purpose.
Yeah.
Dry steam tables are meant for dry food. Your fried chickens and other fried foods. That's what they're made for. So it should.
And putting wet in a dry doesn't always.
No, even with a water pan, the steam doesn't hit the food the same way as it would. Yeah. So you're still getting harsh heat on the sides of those water pans where you don't have water.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's going to make a huge difference. It's just a matter of now getting it in, getting the new generator in.
When's that?
When's the new? I haven't ordered it yet. I think Home Depot actually carries those, so that's probably gonna be my fastest way to get one. Yeah, while we're doing that, we're gonna take off the old plug that was there for the original generator. We have that big box on the front of the trailer where the plug goes in that was connected to so we're probably going to take that off and just put in a regular plug. That's not a twist lock. It's just a hard plug.
So you got the 16,000 watt dual fuel.
That sounds right.
Well, if you buy it from Duramax, you'll get it by free shipping by 6/3.
6:30 today?
6/3.
Oh,
Like
I thought you said 6:30. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember what invert or I don't remember what Amazon had them. Yeah. Amazon June 9th on Prime for the 16,000 watt.
So they do sell them at Home Depot, but it's shipping.
Yeah.
So have you thought, okay, question, and I'll bring this up. Why not just get another Predator and parallel them?
Where am I going to put it?
You still don't have room up front next to it?
Next to that generator on the tongue of my trailer?
Because it has the fucking exhaust.
I have 2 propane tanks there too.
Yeah.
There's no more room on the tongue. I'd have to stack them. And I just don't want to do that. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then I have a parallel kit that I have hanging between the 2 generators. I mean, we run ours while we're driving down the road. Almost all the time.
Yeah.
So
I started doing that.
And I hate the freaking twist locks on the 30 amp plugs.
Yeah. You said that.
So I want to get rid of all the twist locks on my trailer. I hate the one that goes into the trailer because you got a plastic coupling that always frickin' cracks or whatever in the heat, so it never stays right. So yeah, new generator is the best way to go.
Make sure you always disconnect your cords when you leave.
Yeah, I mean, two Predators is twice the noise. Versus we're not going to have twice the noise with this, I hope.
No, it's a nice.
I've heard good things on noise with this. So yeah, I mean, you pay for what you get what you pay for. Am I going to hook it up? What?
To propane?
No,
just gas.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have enough propane going out of my trailer with everything else. I don't need to go through it faster.
Oh, this one has 13,000 running watts.
Yeah. So.
See, I would have used something like this for my last trailer. The new one, because of the steam tables on propane. I mean, I can run my trailer on eco mode, which helps.
Except I can't.
If I turn the air on, then I have to. But
yeah, we can't run in eco mode. It really sounds like the generator's going to die if we try that. But 16, yeah.
Wow.
So that will, with the 13,000 running, almost doubles. Or I mean, it's 50-60% more power than what we have now.
Jeez.
Yeah. Which, I mean, you don't want your generators running at 80%, 90%.
No, that just ruins them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Does it have remote start?
Yeah, I think so.
It does have remote start. Look at that.
My Champions had remote start and I never used it. Well, why do I need to remote start my generator? I'm going to be at my generator. Let's freaking start it.
Josh, the answer to life's questions. Because.
Yeah.
Because. Awesome. Well, congratulations. That's just more investment that you're making. 368 pounds. Holy Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, it's heavy.
Yeah, she's a big bitch, that's for sure.
But so yeah. All's good in the world. I am just happy. Just writing checks. Spending money.
Oh, well, you know what? The good news is they print it every single day.
Uh-huh.
I'm just trying to find a little nut like you. Find a little, get a little bit. Good. Anything else we got?
Oh, this one guy says it gets horrible gas mileage.
I was just looking at the reviews too.
Gas mileage? What are you driving it?
Well, so it says in the features and specs that its runtime is about 10 hours, so it goes through
Yeah.
basically a gallon an hour.
Yeah. Which I don't know is too much different than what I'm getting on the Predator. Really.
Yeah, I mean, you're going out every day.
So yeah, on a full day for us, we refilled that, not from empty, but we're probably going through 6-7 gallons a day.
Yeah,
So
I think I will. I mean, in a 4-hour event, I'd probably go through a half a tank.
and I mean, is that runtime of 10.5 hours at capacity?
Like max capacity.
Yeah. So yeah,
Are
in
you
a
buying it
hurricane.
from Amazon?
I don't want to be going out in a hurricane to get more gas. We'll freaking get more gas before the hurricane comes.
Yeah. Are you getting it from Amazon, or are you trying to find it from somewhere?
I don't know. I haven't even, not even that far yet. I will get it from wherever I can get it fastest, probably.
All right.
When the time comes.
Please apologize. I'll apologize for asking questions. My bad.
Why do you care where I get it from?
I don't know. You were talking about the warranty. I didn't know if it came with it or you had to go find it somewhere.
No, that is, I think, we'll see it on here. Well, Amazon has an add-on warranty for a 3-year protection plan for $190 and a 4-year for $250. But I think that's Amazon's. Everywhere I saw that it has a 4-year warranty with it. So,
Blah, blah, blah.
not on Amazon site. But, oh,
Yep.
yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm right. So
I'm done. I gotta go drop some menus off. I gotta go. We're gonna go grill with Mom.
all right, well, good, man. You have a great Memorial Day. Are you taking any? You don't have tomorrow. You were off yesterday, right? Sorry.
I have today and tomorrow off.
Well, excellent.
Yeah. Food truck goes
Good.
out on Friday and Saturday this week. Oh, our local ice cream parlor was taken over by new owners, and they were. I don't know why they didn't just find this like 2 months ago when they bought the place, but found dogs, frozen dogs.
Hot dogs?
No, frozen
Hot dogs. Corn dogs. Puppy dogs.
four-legged animals. Yes,
Ugh.
4-legged animals. Yep. Not
All
good.
right. That's not great, no.
No. So now, of course, because he then the owner put a thing out, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, like a video out. Hey, these weren't our dogs. Like, but saying that, well, anyway. All right, everybody, we're gonna shut this clam show down.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm all distracted.
No, we're done.
Okay. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.
Thanks
Bye.
Bye.